when we were not using any of the monitoring tools, what used to happen was the client was never happy. The customer was always shouting at us that it is because of you the site is going down. However, it could be multiple reasons. It could be the server which we are using is not capable enough to handle that kind of load, or it could be some error which has been caused by a user. But it doesn't matter. For the business users, they don't understand all these things. All they're going to do is they're going to shout at you. And there's no point of telling the business users that what went wrong, because they're not going to buy it. So what happened after Site24x7, it gave me an opportunity to monitor the sites on like a runtime basis. The moment, whenever I used to get the alerts, I used to work on it, and my team will work on it, and all these issues, whatever issue it is, we used to fix it on like literally on priority basis, on like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That cuts down our whole SLA of how long the site will go down. So that was pretty, I think that really helped us in our business, and that gave us the confidence to the customers in us, and obviously in the monitoring tool which we are using. Hi, my name is Sahil Pandita. I work as a principal Site24x7 consultant for a company called as Progress. Progress is an American IT-based company. We have a lot of products in IT hemisphere. Some of the known products are Site24x7, which is a content management system, OpenEdge, which is a very well-known database, and we do have a very well-known product which is being used across the platform in DevOps called as Chef. And we have some hardware products as well, which are used in load balancing around the globe. We have products like Kemp. A lot of their products are there available. I'm a specialist. My designation, as it says, is a principal Site24x7 consultant. So I'm a specialist for Site24x7 for Asia Pacific region. So Site24x7 is a content management tool, and I work for a professional services department of Site24x7. So anything which is related to customizations of Site24x7, or providing the customer support for Site24x7, or providing trainings for Site24x7, that has to come through me for Asia Pacific region. We have a big team. We are split into different regions. Americas, EMEA, which caters to Europe and Middle East, and then we have Asia Pacific. So I take care of Asia Pacific. We work with different vendors. So I only handle the whole Site24x7 work across the Asia Pacific region. But when we have to work around for different customers, I engage our different delivery partners, and we work along with the delivery partners. Very common challenge which I was facing for most of my customers when I was dealing was whenever the site goes down, we had no mean to figure it out, the site is down. And until unless some of the business users are actually browsing the site, then only the business user will shout out to us saying that, okay, the site is down, you need to look into it, something is going wrong. Then we started looking into the site. But then there were some sites like banking sites. There were some sites which are like insurance-related sites. And imagine how much critical these sites are. Even if it is down over the weekend, even when the business users are not available, there is no one to support. So at that time, I was doing some research for different products online, and obviously I was aware of monitoring tools which we can use. One of the very good monitoring tool which I came across was Site24x7. And when I started using it, I started incorporating Site24x7 across the different customer we have in our company. Apart from triggering an alert for emails and the messages whenever your site goes down, it also gives you an availability report where you can get to know about how long this site was available throughout the user journey, like probably around a month or a week's time, or through whole user journey. So we can get all the reports. Then I got to know some of the amazing features of Site24x7, like its integration with Azure, its integration with AWS. Like you can literally drill down each and every feature, and you can get a whole cost benefits, like different resourcing availability in one dashboard. I also got to know about integrating Site24x7 in various platforms. Like you can integrate it with Slack, you can integrate with Teams. They also have a mobile app, which again, I was not aware. Otherwise, I would have been using. That gives you a more flexibility to look at the various metrics on a mobile app rather than me going to the browser every time, logging in, or probably going to the desktop, checking what's going wrong there. That I was not aware. And then I got to know today that all these integrations are possible. So even if I have to let the customer know or show the whole dashboard or the report how long the site was available or if there were any downtimes, I can show it on various platforms now. I can give them the provision of using an app. I can give them a provision of using their own daily means of communication like Slack or Teams, or I can configure the whole portal on their own website. And they can, whenever they log into your website, the first thing they're going to see is the availability of the sites, and they can check the various metrics from which are available from Site24x7. Most important and the basic feature from any monitoring site is how soon it will trigger an alert. So Site24x7 gives you various flexibilities, various configurations where you can configure the alerts based on frequency. You can vary it based on how you want to get notified. You can get notified from the mobile app or from the SMSs or from the email. Then it also drills down on various user groups where you can create different kinds of user groups. You can send different types of alert notifications to different users. Like some people might be only interested in how much utilization or cost is involved in some particular resource. So they will only get notified when there is something which is related to costs. And then there could be some notifications which are based on some errors, like a site is going down, then it should be only the support team or the development team who should get notified. So this is the most important feature of Site24x7. But then the other features which I got to know about the integration with Azure. Then I got to know about the Site24x7 provides webhooks where you can actually have an event-based model where you can trigger a response based on an alert with what you're getting. So let's say if my site is down, or maybe I get notified that the server is overutilized, I can actually trigger a response, maybe restarting the server. So these kind of features are really amazing. I haven't seen these kind of features in any of the monitoring tools so far. The primary criteria was to look out for the competitors which are available in Asia Pacific region. The reason being, the most of the customers I'm catering to are bound to geolocations of Asia Pacific. So what these customers are doing is basically they are geo-blocking the site in order to prevent the cyber attacks or malwares. Then they are geo-blocking the sites from other regions. So this was one of the criteria. What I saw very interesting in Site24x7 is actually it provided the server access from different regions. So I have a site which should be only accessible from Australian region, New Zealand, and Philippines. So this was only possible in Site24x7, where I can select the regions based on my criteria, like my sites, where it should be available from. So most of the other monitoring tools were only giving the provisions of maybe a regional provision, not on a granular level where I can actually select a city. But they were giving me an option of only selecting the region. So it will be Americas, it will be Asia, it will be Australia and New Zealand. But here I wanted a specific region. So that option was also available on Site24x7. So Site24x7 provides the basic information to the most granular information. I would say any business user, you don't really have to be a technical person to set up the Site24x7. All you need is probably the DNS or the URL of your website, which you want to track. If you want to go more deeper into other metrics, then you need IP address, you need some more information on what you want to show or what you want to track on the homepage of your website. But these are specific to, I would say, advanced level configurations. But for setting up the monitoring, it was 5 minutes job. I think it is going to be my go-to tool for site monitoring. Love the features, and whatever I got to know today from the other features which are there and I never got a chance to browse through them, I think I'm gonna use those features, and then this is going to be a selling point for the other customers as well, because it has a vast majority of features which people are not aware, or like even me who comes from a technical world, and even I was not aware of it. Now, as of now, I'm just using Site24x7, but yeah, I just attended the conference from ManageEngine and pretty much interested in the other tools as well. They look very interesting. Pretty interesting, actually. The whole hemisphere of the products you have in your organization, and what I have seen is how tightly they are integrated, the cross-selling of the products, the APIs, how they connect to each and every product. That was pretty amazing and fascinating. So that is the reason of attending this conference, and where I got to know about the other products which I was not aware, to be honest. And I can look forward for using the other products now.